What do you think about the benefits of video guitar lessons versus real old school brick and mortar guitar lessons? I've been asked that a lot by students, especially now that I have online lessons available as well as in the studio lessons available. And one of the benefits of being in the studio, of course, a live face-to-face lesson with a student, is that as I explain something to them, I can clearly see whether they're getting it or not and whether I need to explain it a different way. Now, a video guitar lesson is kind of a different thing, because if you're just watching this video, or I just shoot a video trying to explain a song or a technique or a concept or a skill or something like that to you, I can't tell whether you're getting it or not. Now, the way I've dealt with that as a video guitar instructor, I guess, is I try to explain everything on video as if I'm talking to 5 different people that all learn things differently. So my explanation in the video will be maybe more detailed than it would be if I was just telling it to one person, because if I'm just talking to one person, again, I can immediately tell whether they get it or not, and as soon as I realize that they get it, I go on to another subject. But if they don't get it, then I might take a second approach and try to talk to them about, or give them a different explanation for the same thing. So I found that in my video lessons, what I've been doing is explaining it all 4 or 5 ways that I might to 4 or 5 different people, so that most people out there will get it. Now, of course, one other huge benefit to doing the video lessons, is that you can watch the same thing, you can rewind it. It's really difficult to do that in a live lesson, and sometimes you might feel a little embarrassed to say, oh, I don't quite get that, can you do it again? And then I'll explain it again, and then you might say the same thing again. Oh, wait, I still don't get it. Most people are, a lot of people, maybe not most, have kind of a problem with that, and they really just have to get over it and make sure, you have to take the responsibility on yourself to make sure that you understand what the teacher is trying to tell you. And again, on a video lesson, if you're learning to play the guitar online or whatever, there's plenty of opportunity for you to sit there by yourself, watch the same video, listen to the same sentence, and just until you get it. And sometimes you need to hear something further down the road. So a lot of times I'll tell people, don't worry if you didn't get something that I talked about at the beginning of this lesson. Go through the whole lesson, and sometimes something you hear at the end might make something else at the beginning click. That's a really important thing. So anyway, you can definitely get a lot out of video guitar lessons, but I think the best thing to do is combine them with real live in the studio lessons with a teacher as well. So a lot of different approaches to learning music. Most of them are really beneficial.